Hello, collective. This is going to be an evening reading, reading the energies of the new moon. Spirit, what do we have for this collective? Spirit, what do we have? Let's make it quick. They said 9 of Cups. Well, I could see why. If you're going to start out with the 9 of Cups, that's pretty good. Sitting pretty collective. What else we have, Spirit? I think I'll do a past, present, future outcome, and then we'll do clarifiers if there's time. Doorway, Temperance card, having patience, divine timing, all in good time, right? Patience is a virtue. How do you know it's a virtue? Because sometimes patience really sucks. Right? Have you ever been excited for something and you just can't wait? And it's like, waiting is the hardest part. Every day there's a new door that opens. So, once you get there, of course, but you still have to step through the door in order to make it happen, right? You know, maybe your car doesn't go in reverse. Maybe you can only go forward. That's the thing about time. You know, we like to sit there and think, well, if I had said this and if I did that, and okay, that's all great and fine, but you will never have that moment again. It's all, you know, a future moment. So, you know, ruminating sometimes does not really do anything beneficial, all right, in that sense. I'll just say 2:22 on the clock. 6 of Wands, yeah, celebrate where you are. Sure, collective, maybe you've made mistakes, but you're still coming out victorious. So celebrating who you are is going to be imperative on your journey. So let's go through and get a little clarification on the 9 of Cups, please, Spirit. Tell us more. For the collective, what does the collective need to know about this 9 of Cups? The 7 of Cups, choices. Well, if you've chosen happiness for yourself, collective, then yes, right? And that's where you're sitting at the 9 of Cups right now. And the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That means that possibly for some of you, that means, you know, kind of going it alone a little bit, you know, not necessarily completely using your emotions to make decisions, also using logic, you know, using your, you know, making a head over heart decision. Okay, so for a lot of you, I feel like in order to get to this 9 of Cups, that's what you had to do. Yes. The Death card, Scorpio. Down to the river. We also have Sagittarius here as well. With the Temperance card. Now, let's get a little bit more clarification, Spirit, on this Temperance card. Having patience, you're like, what do you mean? I could be like dead before that happens. And if you are a Scorpio, you might be a little dramatic about it. Oh, wow. I think this is about possibly your person. So if this is something where you're like, look, I've been trying to get with, you know, the right person forever, and it's not just it's just not working. It's still saying like divine timing is at play. Okay. So definitely check your angel numbers. This may be significant for you getting some signs from the universe, okay? So keep your eyes open to those signs. Those are going to help you signal to get into these different chapters or when to close a chapter. You know, if you know anything about literature, you know, like foreshadowing, you know, it's something like, he knew that the next day would bring something, you know, and then it's like, oh, well, then maybe that's going to be a different chapter the next day, okay? And, you know, we have our built-in time clocks of 24 hours in a day, so, you know, use that to its advantage. Okay, the High Priestess, lady with a fan here. Wow. So the signs you're seeing are going to definitely play into your intuition. Use your own discernment of interpreting those signs. Only you are going to understand what it really means to you, okay? But if you do read up on those angel numbers and things of that nature, it might help you to understand why you might be seeing those numbers, okay? The Chariot, Cancerian energy again. This is bringing a lot of calm, a lot of peace to the situation, I want to say. Okay, they're even tempered here on the same hue and color. So for some of you, you may be meeting somebody like this, somebody that wants to take you on their part of their journey, okay? And maybe they want you to see and experience what they have been going through, okay? Now, let's clarify the Six of Wands, because it's like, are you dealing with this? Is the horse dealing with this? Is anybody dealing with this? Now, you have the Ankh here, which is kind of significant because the Ankh came out in my last reading, and it was being held by an emperor. The Three of Swords. So possibly there was something with an emperor in this situation where it didn't turn out that way. So, you know, just because somebody is an emperor, an empress, or whatever, like, that doesn't mean that they can't make mistakes and, you know, fall off the path, all right? So, you know, yeah. Okay, so again, you're not interested in any fly-by-night type of categories, collective. You are very much moving into the more flirtatious of, you know, celebrating what is you type spirit here, okay? Yeah, you're leaving that anxiety behind because somebody totally could have just kind of played on your good nature, and what happened is you kind of called on the BS and you're like, you know what, I'm not hanging around for this. Yeah, it could have been a King of Swords, somebody that thought they were kind of tricky, but you know, they were withdrawing as well. So but you know, looking for these signs I think is most important here. Recognizing your opportunities when they come, because they will come. It's just a matter of timing, okay? Like, we're all going to pass on into this realm, this other realm at one point in time. It's just a matter of timing. So, you know, whatever you've been wishing for, your wish fulfillment, it's going to come. It's just a matter of timing, okay? So I think that's what Spirit's trying to say. I think I'm going to leave the message there. Maybe I will pull a meditation card for this collective, please, Spirit. During this new moon, great time for meditating. Gathering around those, again, who celebrate you, who complete you, who are your soul tribe type vibe, okay? Nothing wrong with that, a little socialization. People, when they talk about, you know, being on these journeys and this self-discovery and like, well, you have to do all this work. Well, part of That might be being, part of a group that does good things. Maybe you like volunteering, and that's, in a group of like-minded people. Maybe you like traveling, and maybe you like meeting people that way, and learning about different cultures. So don't think that self-discovery, family here, okay? So sometimes we have our chosen family in addition to our birth family as well, right? And that's part of seeing people in a new light. I'll see you in a different light. That's a Bengals tune, if you didn't know. I'll see if I can link that one. Holy moly. I think that was on one of the cassette tapes I had as a child. When I was a girl. Singing along in the bedroom, right? Using the hairbrush, isn't that what we do? Knowing. So for some of you, you might lean on some kind of ancient knowledge. Maybe, like here, this is kind of a Buddhist statue. Maybe you have a chosen religion or something of that nature where you're going to lean upon that. And that's going to help you as well. See yourself as the valued person that you are, okay? So that and it's almost going to be like once you do that, your chosen family is going to start to recognize you more and more and more. Okay. Again, check for those angel numbers. The repeating numbers may be significant to you if that's something that you're starting to notice. Even, just naturally occurring type things or signages, whatnot. So, please, if you haven't already, subscribe, like the video, drop a comment if this resonates with you. And if it did not resonate with you today, don't sweat it. It's just not your message. So there's a lot of other videos out there, but I do accept donations, and there is a link to an Etsy store if you want to order a reading. So I hope to see you soon. Please manifest wisely. Till next time. Bye-bye.